Hi guys, Steve here. In this video I'm doing the unboxing and review of a Neewer 2-pack upgraded LED lights with remote controls, tripod and filters. And you can get these from their Amazon store. I wanted these to give me more light when I was doing my unboxings. And Neewer was gracious enough to give me these to review, so thank you to them. Unfortunately I took ages to get around to finishing this video, and the pack configurations changed, but you still can buy the main parts. So let's get on with the unboxing. This is the inner box it comes in. Let's get the case out. The entire lighting system comes in this portable carry bag, so you can take it where you want easily or store it away altogether. Let me quickly show you the bag. It's got 2 straps so you can carry it. It's pretty small and neat. The straps are sewn in so they won't break. That's the size of it. Open it up with a zip. Let's take a look inside. It's got different compartments to hold everything. Right, first we have the instructions. It's simple enough to use. No warranty. To contact customer service. Then we have the filters. I'll open those up to show you. We've got 2 blues, 2 yellows and 2 reds. So change the colour of the lights to what you want. That's just some packaging. Then we've got a tripod stand. These are made out of plastic and pretty light. They'll do the job, but don't go standing on them. They fold out like that. It's got a universal size screw, and all the equipment here have got a standard size attachment, so you can mix and match whatever you want with any other equipment. I'll show you underneath as well. Made out of plastic, and that's how you fold it up to put away. That's the first one. And this is the second one. You get 2 of everything in this pack, same as the other. You've seen how that works, so I don't have to go over it again. Then we have a swivel mount. Just get these out of the bag. You can put these on those triangle bases or on top of an extending pole that I'll show in a minute. Then you can put the lights, camera or whatever device you want on top of these, then angle it where you want. You turn the screw handle at the side to hold it into position. And again the mounting connections are universal. Again you get 2 of these, each for a stand. I'll put them both up there to give me some space. Next we have the extendable poles. Do I need to say you get 2 of them on everything? Right, let me show you them. You've got a screw hole in the bottom. That's where you attach the tripod legs to. These come with a foam handle if you want to hold it instead of using a tripod stand. You can angle the pivot of the top. Just turn the plastic handle on the side. That bends 90 degrees, but you can turn the pole so you can face the way you want. Then you can put top swivel attachments on top of these to angle it in any direction. To extend the telescopic poles, rotate them counterclockwise slightly. They'll unlock and then pull them out. There's 3 struts in total, and that's how far they extend. Then to lock them in place, turn them slightly clockwise. Each segment has its own locking mechanism, so you can extend just a few poles or all of them. And that's the length of the extendable poles. Then when you want to retract them, turn the top and middle section counterclockwise a little bit, then push back into the base post. Let's see what else we get. These versions come with a remote control. You can get the basic version without. Simple controls, on off and brighter and dimmer. Each light has its own remote. Right, now we get to the light. It's got a long USB cable. The light controller is connected to that cable. Again, on off and lighter and dimmer. It's USB powered. It's probably best to plug it into a USB plug socket. But I did test it in a PC's USB ports and it still worked. Now onto the LED lights. The case is made out of plastic and the unit's fairly light. It's got the universal screw hole at the bottom where you can connect it to the swivel mount, the pole or the tripod base, and at the front it's got a white light filter to soften the light of your LEDs. That's removable, just pull it out. Now the LEDs underneath. I'll show you at different angles so you can see how many are inside. Then when you want to change the colour of the light, just get the filter colour you want, slide it into the top, push it down, and there you go, you've got a red light now. I'm a lighting novice, so I'm not sure if you leave a white light filter in as well. Let me know in comments please. It seems as though you do because the filters are a bit loose when you slide them in. If you got a white soft filter in, then put a yellow one in, it seems more snug, so maybe you do. The outcome is still a change of light colour. Okay, that's one of the lights. Then in the other side, we have another light with another remote control. This one's a different colour, so you can tell them apart. Which side changes the colour to which light. Same as the other, just red. There's the other light, exactly the same as the other. Undo the cable so you can see how long it is. Tied in two spots. That's it spread out on the table. I've measured it and the cable was 185 centimetres long, which is about 73 inches, or 6 feet long. Right, these are the parts for one stand of a lighting system. I'm going to start with the smallest configuration and build up to the tallest. Take the tripod stand, screw it into the bottom of the light. Make sure it's secure and open the legs. And there we go. You'd have light sideways coming in from your desk. Next we're going to use a swivel mount. Both have the universal screw size for the adapter. We would screw the swivel mount onto the adapter first. Once that's tight, then screw the swivel mount into the light. Makes it easier if it's straightened. Okay, that's secure. Open the legs. And loosen the locking handle on the side, and it will let you move the light around. Then tighten the handle again when you want to lock it in place. I'll show you a different range of motion with the swivel mount. You can go all the way forward, 45 degrees to the side, or back pointing up at the ceiling. Now I'm going to connect the telescopic pole. Screw it into the swivel. You don't have to have a swivel mount if you don't want. The top of the pole has a handle that you can loosen so it can pivot sideways. The If you wanted to angle your light at many different directions, you could do. Tighten up again. Then of course you've got a swivel on top of a pole, and that has another range of motion. So you can adjust the light in about any direction you want. I'll just have them straight up for now. Then I'll connect the tripod stand. Open the legs up. And show you how tall they are. This is at its lowest configuration with a pole. This is it with one pole strut extended. This is it with all the struts extended at its highest point. Now I would say these tripod stands are ones more to be placed on a large desk. By doing that you can get light from any direction and from above. Now I've got a pretty high desk. When I put these light stands on the floor next to it, the light is about 1.5 feet above the desk. So if you wanted to illuminate a bigger object from above, a different tripod stand might be more suitable. The lights are powered by the USB cables, so probably the best option is to use a USB plug adapter, sold separately. That should give you the brightest light. Like I said, I did plug them into the PC to see if that would work. It did, but I don't know if it would put a strain on your lights or the computer, so it's probably best to stick with a plug adapter. These are the controls. Both the wide controls and the remotes have the same options. Power, light up, then light down. So they're really simple to use. Let's try the remotes out. Remember, my recording camera will try and dim the lights a bit if they're too bright. That's as high as you can go. Now to dim them, I'm going to keep clicking to show how many different stages they go through. We can just hold down a button if you want to, it's easier. You can also do both at the same time. Light with and without the white soft filter, as well as using them to illuminate an object. You can also use them to change the background colour of a scene. The lights with the white and yellow filter in, the white and red filter in, white and blue filter, then just a white. Overall, these lights would be good at lighting up smaller objects, like if you were doing an unboxing of a headset or a mouse or a phone when you're at your desk. These smaller lights will be fine. Anything smaller than a monitor, really. But if you did want to light up something bigger, like a monitor or above, I would go for a bigger and brighter light system. This is normal lit with the lights off, and this is it lit up with the lights on. As you can see, it does make a difference and does illuminate the object, giving it more detail in the darker areas. So yeah, they will work, but like I said, I'd go something for bigger and brighter. If you're working with bigger objects over a monitor size, something like their 45 watt lighting package, they can plug into the mains power. These lights are fine for lighting up smaller stuff, items you're shooting on your desk. Or you can use them to change the background colour of a wall. Because they work better closer to the object you're shooting, the lights aren't spread out that much, so you don't really need remote controls, as the controllers on the USB cord work fine. And Neewer do sell different configurations of different lights. This package just comes with a tripod, the lights and the filters. This one comes with the same tripod you've seen in this video, plus the top swivel mounts as well, and the filters and the lights. Then if you want to shoot bigger stuff, these larger lights would be better. If you go to the Neewer website on Amazon, they've got a vast array of equipment to help you make content. So go over and check it out if you think you need anything, because they've probably got it. I hope this unboxing and reviews helped you out. And if it has, please like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and click the bell notifications and all to get notified when I upload next. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to check out the videos at the end. Thank you and goodbye.